299-6001 for our free booklet. 299-6001.
At BJ's, we take a woman, put on a smashing top, a stylish skirt, matching jacket, terrific accessories, and voila, BJ's is putting on what fits. Yes, BJ's is putting on what fits the occasion. BJ's is putting on what fits your budget. And BJ's is putting on what fits you. So don't just sit there. Come on in. We're putting on what fits at BJ's. Hurry for great savings for Mom. 25 to 50% and more off selected fashions and selected Levi's, just $9.99 at all BJ's.
A Current Affair, tonight at 7 on 13 WTHR.
So you've invited Jessica to stay in the guest house?
Nothing is settled yet, Trevor. Laura and I haven't even discussed this yet.
Jessica, I was just getting around to talking to Trevor about it.
She means breaking the bad news gently.
Don't be silly. Trevor has no objections, do you, darling?
No, of course not. You know what they always say, the husband's the last to know.
Well, I really can't accept. I mean, you're very generous, both of you, but, I mean, this is your home, and I can't expect you to open it to
To an old friend, which is exactly what you are. Now, the guest house is empty. Please say you'll stay.
No one will bother you here?
Come on, Jesse, say yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Just make Laura promise that she's not going to show you off as a resident Hollywood celebrity.
Well, if you really want me.
Yes, we do.
Then it's settled. Let's get your bags out of the car and moved in pronto.
Wait a minute, J.D. This calls for a celebration, and I just happen to have some champagne chilled.
Oh, Laura, that sounds lovely, really, but would you mind if I took a rain check on the champagne? I just love to get settled in the guest house.
Oh, sure, that's fine. Take the garden path, okay? And I had Grace make up the beds, and there should be plenty of hangers.
Come on, Jess. You're going to love the peace and quiet here.
Coming. Thank you. Thank you both very much.
You're not upset, are you, darling?
Laura, I never knew you were into retaliation. That's what this is about, isn't it?
Hey. Why the long face, Sam?
Professor Donnelly just posted the biology grades outside his classroom.
Oh, I'm afraid to ask.
Rob did it. He gave me an F.
Oh, Sam. I'm sorry.
You know, I don't know what hurts worse. The grade or the fact that Rob lied to me. He never intended to help me, did he? I really grew to trust him, too. But it was just as he was preparing to give me the shaft. Weird how things turn around, isn't it?
It's all history now. You gotta move on with your life.
Adam, with an F in biology, I don't have enough credits to graduate. Want more depressing news? When you dropped me off earlier, Mother was at the apartment.
Did you tell her?
I couldn't. Look, you should have heard her praising me. She's seeing a whole new Sam. I've waited my whole life for that. The irony is, I don't deserve it at all.
Sam, your mother's not gonna turn on you because you failed one course.
She never expected me to do it anyway. Now with Monique graduating with honors, no doubt.
Oh, so that's the problem.
History's about to repeat itself. Monique the brain and me the screw-up.
Hey, Sam. You're not a screw-up. You got lots of smarts.
If that's so true, then why did Rob betray me? You know, I really thought he cared. But he dumps on me just like everybody else.
Hey, how about a movie? I mean, you could use a change of scene. Come on. What do you say?
Thanks, but my mind's not into it right now. I just need a little space to chill out and think.
Well, if you need me, I'll be at home.
Thanks, Adam. At least you don't hate me.
No, I don't hate you, Sam. And neither does your mother. Huh?
want some aspirin?
No, all I need is a good night's sleep.
Why don't you just come over here, sit down, and I'll make you some tea.
Look, Monique, I should...
Just sit down. Please? The tea will just take a minute.
Retaliation? What are you talking about?
Quite simply, darling, you're doing this to get back at me.
For what?
Well, I agreed to let Monique and Sam stay on at the apartment without telling you. Ergo, you've invited Jessica to live at our guest house without consulting me.
I swear to you, I never thought about that for a minute.
Now, well, wait a minute. Hold on here. You didn't, did you?
No.
I'm sorry, honey. That was a low blow.
Well, now that you mention it, you see how it feels to be left out?
Yeah. But you know what burns me, Laura?
What?
It's the fact that J.D. engineered this whole operation, and you let him.
Honey, it was just as much my idea as it was...
My ever-loving brother-in-law, I know.
Look, Jessica desperately needs to be around people who care about her right now.
Why all of a sudden this concern?
Well, things have been very difficult for her lately.
Why? Because her father passed away?
No, because of the soap, her job. It's on hold, honey. She has no idea when she's going to go back to the show.
That's too bad.
Now, you wouldn't put an old friend out into the cold, would you, darling?
Your old friend, darling.
Well, this is a chance for you to get to know her better. It's not every day we have a Hollywood star ensconced.
It really means a lot to you to have a friend around here, doesn't it?
Yeah. And J.D. wants to entertain her, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Just what I need to be tripping over J.D. morning, noon, and night.
He won't be here to see you. He'll be here to see Jessica.
Yeah, well, poor Jessica.
Speaking of Jessica, since she is busy unpacking and getting settled, how would you like to go upstairs?
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
They call this tea relaxing moments. I hope you like it.
Thanks. It hit the spot.
Jason, what happened to you tonight?
I guess I'm overworked, that's all.
You sure?
It's nothing to worry about. It's just tension.
Tension.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you look at bad art. There's nothing worse on their head than an artist trying to set trends.
Of course.
Monique.
Yeah?
It's not often a guy gets a chance to ruin a first date.
No, I had a good time.
I just hope you give me a chance to make it up to you.
Didn't you enjoy yourself at all?
Yeah, of course I did. I just wish the night hadn't been cut so short.
Me too. But it's more important that you feel better.
Sure I will.
Oh, get some rest. And don't work so hard.
I won't. I guess I better call it a night.
Take care, Jason.
Thanks for the tea. And thanks for understanding. I'll see you. Damn it.
No one can accuse you of traveling lightly, sweetheart. How come you brought so much stuff for a week in Chicago?
Actually, I wasn't home when I got the phone call about my father's death.
Oh, where were you? At a fashion show?
No, more like a retreat.
Oh, how California? Did we get back to nature?
You might say that. Actually, it was just some good, clean living.
We brought enough wardrobe to stay indefinitely, which would suit me just fine.
You maybe, but not Trevor. He's not exactly thrilled having me here.
Everyone, including Trevor, wants you here. Now just relax and enjoy.
Guess I'm letting my insecurities get the best of me, aren't I?
Oh, so you noticed. Obviously, you've already spent too much time alone.
What makes you think I can't handle being alone? What makes you the last word on what is good for me? Just say it, J.D. What makes you think that I am so weak that I can't handle being alone?
Whoa. Just easy. You're not reading me at all. I just meant that for an actress, being alone is very bad. You're audience-oriented, and when you don't have someone to play to, you have a
just fall apart. That's it. You think I'm falling apart.
Jessica, something's going on here. You have all sorts of doubts about yourself, about your professional future. You can't deny that, can you?
No, I can't. I have done everything that I was told to do. I followed Leonard's instructions to the letter, and what has it gotten me?
An extended vacation.
More like a pink slip reading, "It's been nice knowing you."
You know, self-pity doesn't play well in music or drama. You've got a lovely house here with a lot of people around you who love you. And if that's not good enough,
It's not! J.D., I am an actress. It's the only thing I know how to do, and I can't be an actress unless I am acting. Now, as far as Hollywood is concerned, out of sight, out of mind.
I know, except Chicago isn't exactly off the face of the earth. Now, Cooper gave you his word that he'll have you back, and he will. Except what kind of shape are you going to be in to act if you keep tearing yourself apart?
What does that mean?
Just this. The old ego, confidence, charisma, whatever juices up a performer has to be maintained with or without an audience. Start off by looking in a mirror. That should be reassuring enough.
J.D., I'm sorry I was so nasty.
Yeah. Didn't hear a word you said.
I'm just so cute.
That's more like it. Everything's going to turn around. Always does.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Harvey.
You, want some company? Hey, how'd the biology exam go? Was I any help?
You helped all right.
Good. Told you biology's my best subject. Sam, I hope you haven't forgotten.
Forgotten what?
Our plans for after graduation. Our very own celebration. I'm really counting on it.
I doubt there'll be any celebrating for me.
Is there a problem?
You could say that.
A grade. That's no big deal. Just file.
Huh?
File a petition for a grade change.
Harvey, would you mind speaking in plain English?
Look, if you have a problem with the grade, you can just file a petition with the dean's office to change it.
You can?
With my medical school acceptance hanging in the balance, I've already filed for a grade change in organic chemistry. If I don't get in, my family's going to disown me.
But this petition, I mean, it can't be that easy, is it?
No, you have to file based on extenuating circumstances or compassionate grounds. See, in my case, it's a plea for compassion, considering all the pressure my father's put on me.
But I've never heard of this before. Compassionate grounds? What else?
Extenuating circumstances. You know, like a death in the family, an illness, an accident.
Illness, like personal trauma.
Absolutely.
I don't believe this. Harvey, run it by me again. All I have to do is petition the dean saying I've been through a personal trauma and that's enough to get my degree?
Well, it's not that simple.
I knew it was too good to be true.
All you need is someone to back up your case. Someone like a doctor.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. I went for the one person who could attest to my state of mind.
Who's that?
Dr. Lugar, campus shrink.
Dr. Lugar, huh?
I won't.
Laura? Laura? Have to rest. Look like hell if I don't sleep. Just one. What do they say? One is too many, and 100 isn't enough. I just need something to help me sleep.
What's the matter, Jessica? You don't like our brandy?
Oh, Trevor.
Personally, I prefer the Napoleon, but we have a Spanish label in the back. It's really quite
No,
sweet.
thank you, really.
Oh. Well, sorry I startled you. You all right?
Oh, yes, you must have heard me knock over that vase. It didn't break.
Yes. And I had forgotten we had a guest on the premises.
Well, it was clumsy of me to disturb you.
Oh, no harm done. I couldn't sleep either. Must be the full moon.
I just came in to look for a book, and, I saw the brandy.
Well, you can help yourself to anything in the library.
Thank you.
Here.
Not now, thank you.
So, you all settled in?
Oh, yes. Thank you for letting me stay.
Letting you stay? Jessica, we're going to love every minute of your visit here.
Well, I won't wear out my welcome, I promise you.
Jessica, you couldn't do that.
And there'll be no more prowling around the house. I'm just going back to bed. I might try a little yoga breathing, you know. I'm sorry I disturbed you.
Jessica.
Yes?
I'm very happy you're here. I mean that.
Monique, you're home.
Safe and sound.
Sam said you had a date.
Yeah, I did.
Who with?
Jason.
Uh-oh, lots of juicy stuff to put in that journal tonight, huh?
Don't I wish?
What?
Well, Adam, have you ever been on a date and everything seems to be going just great, right? And then suddenly something happens and it's all over.
Like when a girl's father shows up.
Oh, come on, I'm serious. I need your advice. You know, I'm not that experienced with guys.
You're starting to like him a lot, huh? Now, did he try anything?
No, it's nothing like that. It's our first date.
Okay. Sit down. Come on, give me the play-by-play.
All right. Well, we went to this horrible art exhibit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we both hated it, and we laughed about it. And then...
Then what?
he kissed me.
Ooh, nice progression.
Yeah, but then suddenly he just pulled away. And he got so distant, I couldn't even talk to him. It was the strangest thing.
Did you ask him why the sudden freeze?
Yeah, of course I did. And he just said he wasn't feeling well, and then he brought me home.
Hey, come on, Monique. Maybe he wasn't feeling well, huh?
No, I think there's more to it than that.
Well, you know him a lot better than I do.
That's just it. I don't really know him at all.
considering what you just told me, do you want to know him better?
I don't even know if that's possible.
Why not?
Well, Jason doesn't like to talk about himself. That much I've gathered.
You want my advice? Find out more about the man. Otherwise, Monique, you're asking for trouble.
Next on Generations.
What you need to do is start thinking like a businessman and not a social worker.
No, Martin. First, I have to think like a man.
When it comes to money, he'll do whatever it takes, no matter who it destroys. And
Miss Whitmore, did you sleep with this man?
He strung me along and made me believe he really cared about me.
the saga continues.
Tonight, will Ben be singing the blues when he defends an entertainer from a murder rap on an all-new Matlock? Then things really sizzle in the heat of the night. And did Jack encourage a frightened man to kill on a tense new Midnight Caller? Tonight on NBC.
Justin and Adrian were the dream couple.
I told you I was sorry.
The only thing that you're sorry about is that you couldn't break up Adrian and me.
But little
The fact is, Justin and I made love.
by little,
Am I Alexander's father?
the dream is falling